Do you have lofty aspirations for the future, but often feel powerless in achieving them? Have you been making repeated attempts to achieve your goals, but feel defeated, demoralized, and helpless as a result? Or perhaps you're just having a hard time in life and want to give up. It's not just you. Fortunately, we can take action to stop feeling powerless and begin to experience power. Do you believe you are failing or believe you are unsuccessful? Because failing is okay. We all fall short of accomplishing some goals as we go through life. However, you are not a failure until you start blaming external factors. Factors such as our parents, our karma, fate, or our situation, etc. When we begin to place blame elsewhere but ourselves, that's when we are failing. Once we place blame on our shortcomings, we have made an official declaration that we are failures. This is how we eventually start to feel powerless, by avoiding responsibility. Instead, we place the responsibility elsewhere. This is easier to do. This is how we end up powerless. So what then can we do? How do we stop believing we are powerless and begin succeeding in life? I offer an approach that will alter how we view each day. When we assign our thoughts to external things, we begin to operate on a failure curve. But even when it seems we are not succeeding, if our mode of thought is to hold ourselves accountable, we are overall operating on a success curve. Because we tell ourselves that despite our shortcomings, I'll assume responsibility for resolving this. This gives us power. So even though we keep failing, the crucial question is whether we are blaming other people, previous events, or our situation, then we'll forever feel powerless. But the secret to living a successful life is even when we fell short, we accept full responsibility. Then the control of our lives remains in our hands, but only when we take full responsibility. Even if others are wrong, or when the situation is unfair, we will continue to maintain control. When we declare that no one can do it but me, no one is responsible for it but me, it is up to me and me alone. At that point, we take control of our lives. Being accountable, that's the key. Responsibility begins with a willingness to face every situation, with the understanding that we are the ones who decide the outcome. What we accomplish and how we overcome our challenges, we must be determined to become the source of success in all things. Being responsible is not a burden, a fault, or a curse. These conclusions are merely perspectives. That's not being responsible. Being responsible means I'm the source of everything. It's recognizing that we are the cause of our challenges and success. We can look at our situation, or we can surround ourselves with people who believe that they are in control and it is not our responsibility. It's possible that someone harmed us unknowingly, but if we don't own up to our shortcomings and identify ourselves as the root cause, we'll never experience the most empowering thing we can in life. Once we recognize we are the cause of everything in our lives, we change our perspective from things just happening to us, because we realize we are the cause. And once we change this, our lives change forever. Because taking responsibility means admitting that we are the root of every situation. It becomes the framework from which we exist. We must take responsibility in order to stop feeling powerless and start to feel powerful instead.